Hello everybody, this is just a short video to kick off the GIS portion of the project. And the first thing I'm going to do in this video is just to show you what data we have, where it is, and what does it mean. But after watching this video, you need to go through the data yourself just to orient yourself with what we all have here. Okay, so first, all of the data that you need, and maybe even quite a bit more, is on the Blackboard uh, site for the course. And here's the Blackboard site for the project Change the Environment. Just go to GIS, and then you see a couple of folders and a couple of attachments. The first folder is unzipped aerial photographs. If you go and look at this, here you'll see some information about the aerial photographs. An aerial photograph from 1955, an aerial photograph from 1981, an aerial photograph from 1995, a map. This is not a photograph, but a already pre-georeferenced map from 2009, and an aerial photograph from 2011. So let's go look at this georeferenced map. It's just a TIFF file. A TIFF file is a type of image file, and it's zipped. It's about 8 megabytes zipped. Okay, now let's go back to the GIS part. So now we've seen everything in here. Sorry, everything we saw for the unzipped. This one is the exact same as the unzipped aerial photographs, but now it's zipped. So why did I do that? Because this is 500 megabytes. It has everything, but maybe that's too much for you, and you only want to download one thing at a time. But if you download this and unzip it, it's exactly the same as this folder. The second folder, the third thing on this list, is the GIS information. There's just a lot more information. These are layer files, mostly shape files, that you can use to make maps. You don't need them at the beginning when you're just looking at the area photographs, but you'll probably want some or all of them for your pretty maps you want to make towards the end of the project. And you have, for example, layers. Some of you have already seen these layers before, the nature layers, different types of land use, postcode, which is handy for, you know, for administrative regions in the Netherlands. Recreation, references. This one is a very large map, which has been zipped. It means called multiple land use. I have something called even more data. That's actually a link to other resources you can use. Here's the world boundaries layer. So that if you want to, for example, put in the countries of Germany, surrounding countries of Germany, France, Belgium, you could add that to your maps. And this is a huge data file. It's zipped. It's more than 1.3 gigabytes, and this has an enormous amount of data that you can use, and it's the most recent data that you can find. Some other boundary things that you can, world boundaries you can download if you want. Again, a lot of these you won't need for a while, for at least another couple weeks probably, but it's nice to have. It's always nice to have. Okay, so that is what we have on Blackboard. What I highly recommend is to download everything into one place. So here you see from me, I put it on my Google Drive GIS. And here I've downloaded the top ones that I talked about. This is the geo-referenced map. This is the one that includes the geo-referenced map. This is the huge compressed one. Sorry, this is the huge compressed one. Here are some other topo files, and this is the general land use. I have them zipped, and what I do is when I want to use them, I'll unzip them, and then I'll rezip them later. Just to show you how to unzip, it's pretty easy. You just go to extract. You can extract it here if you want. It takes just a few seconds. If your computer doesn't have a zip program, you can download them for free. There's a lot of them out there you can download for free. Okay, so now this one has been unzipped and it's here. As I said, everything that is in the file unzipped aerial photographs was in this zipped Lonens and Dunensdana map. And here they are. Here's everything. You can see the photographs from 55, 81, 95, and 71. And you can also see the TIFF image that's already been georeferenced. And these are the georeference files that you need to go with it. I've included in this zipped folder a couple other things. Two of the reading assignments. These are articles by Laurens Barrius. He did all of the work that you're doing today or these coming weeks. So it's always good to have a review. And lastly, a very important thing to look at is this maps text document. Why? Because it says here, it's very short, the georeference map is in the RD new projection. So that's the name of that. The 2009 TIFF file is georeferenced. The other ones have not been georeferenced yet. These are the aerial photographs. So you'll need this information, that the RDN new projection, when you are going to georeference your maps. Now, the last thing I want to do when we are on this video is to make sure that you have ArcMap. Yeah, so make sure you have downloaded ArcMap either from the Esri site or maybe you're working on the computers at school. All of them have it. We have lots of licenses for our computers for ArcMap 10. So use them whenever you want. And one thing you'll want to do now that you've downloaded everything is to map the drive. So how you do that? First you can go here to add data. That's the normal add data, but you'll want to add a folder. Mine, like you probably saw, was on my my Google Drive, and then I have something called GIS data, and just click OK. And now everything that's underneath that, right now I only have one folder, but I might have more folders in the future, you can zoom to. So we can easily open up, this is the georeferenced map, for example. There you have it. Thank you for watching this. Please, I spend an hour downloading everything, an hour or two, downloading everything, opening everything up in ArcMap, just getting to know the different data that you'll be needing in this next week or two. All right. Thank you for your attention and have fun.